easiest way to set up a message board is to go here to interactive and then choose here the message board. You put it, then go to edit, and here you have different settings. We have here the message ID. I tell you later what it is used for. And then here you can reset the board between the games, which I would always put on. And here you can just add the message. This one will be always on before the game, during the game, and after the game. Let's assume you have several boards here, the board 1, here the board 2. So what you need to do is here to go to the editor and choose different message ID. For the board 1 we choose message ID 1, for the board 2 we choose the message ID 2. Then we go to the event editor and add a new event. So we start here with the action, and here you have two things which is important. You have update message board, and the other thing is append message board. So the difference is update will delete whatever is written on a message board and replace it, while append here actually just adds something to it. So if we want to control the message board 1, we need here on the value, we just need to add 1. And if we want to have the board 2, here we add the value 2. If you want to add something, then you also need to write here that it's the board number 2. And sometimes if you want to have a short break between the two messages, then just add a yield of, let's say, 2 seconds. Now if you want to write the message, you need to remember to add 2 hashtags before you write it. So here I write welcome 2, and then on the second board I do the 2 hashtags and then write to my tutorial, and after 2 seconds I add here hashtag on or about my measure board, a message board. Here for the trigger you can choose different things, for example a timer, a kill enemy. In my example, in the beginning I used the trigger box. So whenever someone enters the trigger box, the message board will be updated. Here, trigger function. Of course, give the function a name. I call it message board. Then I add the trigger box, edit, and as the enter function I choose the message board. So now every time someone enters here, it will triggers it. If you want to add variables, then you click here to the 1, switch to variable, and there are a lot of different variables. For example, here you choose the trigger player, and then on the right side you have different variables like score, kills, deaths, and also here all the variables that you decide, which you put up by yourself. So I choose here score, and then you need to put in. So the first thing what you need to do is you need the number of the message board. So this is a 1, add a space, and then add the message you want to write. And for the variable, you just add 2 hashtags. So, for example, here, your score is hashtag. If you want to display more than one variable, Then you go here to the append message board and do the same thing. You go here to triggering player, for example, and add another one, for example, death. So you do the number of the message board, make a space, and then write the message, and the variable is again just 2 hashtags. So, but you died, hashtag times. So now it says your score is blah blah blah, and but you died blah 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 times. So another interesting part is you go to triggering player, and here you go to object, and object actually is the name of the player. So here you start again with the board number and then write the message like get better, hashtag. So now it reads your score is 0, but you died 10 times, get better, Olaf. Here you can see how it works. When I enter the trigger field, then it writes the message here. End test. So if you have any questions or suggestions for other topics, please leave a comment. Thanks and see you soon.